Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is April. I hope you all guys doing well. To all of my subscribers, thank you so much guys for your trust and support. And yeah, so for today's reading, this is gonna be a kind of different style of reading. This is for Jay of Enhypen. Yeah, I got curious about this guy when I first saw his music video, a cover version of Always by Bon Jovi. I know it's late for me to saw that music video of him. When I saw his performance, there's really something about this guy. He really has a talent. So I decided to make a reading for him out of curiosity. Yeah, so I'll be doing a comparison reading, like what will be his fate if he decide to go solo, and compared to what his career fate if he gonna stay as a member of his band Enhypen. So this is just gonna be, out of curiosity, for entertainment. So I hope his fans on his group band Enhypen will not, kind of attack me or give some negative about this reading. It's just out of my curiosity. And yeah, without further delay, let's start the reading. So, hi guys, so as you can see, there is two separate layout of cards here for me to do a comparison. On the left side, this is for the question, what will be the fate of Jay's career if he decide to go solo, compared to the question, what will be the fate of his career if he'll just stay as a member of his band Enhypen on the right side. So yeah, let's start with the King of Wands clarified with the Justice here with the question, what will be his fate if he decide to go solo. Okay, so the King of Wands here, I'm seeing that if Jay of Enhypen will go solo, I'm seeing that he'll be stepping fully into his personal power here, or freedom, to show what his talent really are, or the talent that he has. He is has more freedom, or he will step into a leadership here when it comes to what he wants, exactly the music that he wants to create, some collaboration that he wants to work with. And I'm also seeing that, or it's like a message of, I know who I am and I'm ready to own it. And with the Justice cards here, I'm seeing that it means like he's meant to do it when the timing aligns. I'm getting that when he decide to go solo, this isn't about ego or rebellion, like I just want to go solo so I can have a freedom. No, it's about giving like a justice to his talent, to his hidden talent. He is not meant to hide his talent for a long time, or it's like the destiny will not let him just hide his talent. Like the destiny didn't give him a talent just to hide it. He needs to give, or his destiny will help him, or should I say, he needs to give justice for what talent that he has, that he really wants to show to his fans and to people. And I'm also getting that he could gain respect and recognition for doing the things the right way. So that's what I'm saying here with the King of Wands and the Justice. And the next one here with the Eight of Wands clarified with the Queen of Wands and the Six of Swords. Eight of Wands here for Jay, I'm seeing that once he decide to go or decide to be a solo artist, the doors open almost like immediately. There will be a sudden like project offer, some collaboration, or like a sudden, it's like it's or his management or his team will suddenly decide to make him or give him his own album. Also seeing like, yeah, Eight of Wands here is a sudden progress, movement, success, quick, seeing like could be a quick launch, yeah, as I'm saying, quick launch of his solo album, and it's gonna be an instant success, viral success, and also a rush of creative inspiration. It's like the universe, his destiny will give him the go or a signal, a go button for him. And with the Queen of Wands here, I'm seeing two energy here. First one, this is gonna be his energy, aside from being King of Wands, that he will embody full like magnetism. His charisma is even more stronger. He will be even more attractive to people, and the passion would really shine as a solo artist. Yeah, as I mentioned, people, he will even more be magnetic to people. People would be drawn to him suddenly. It's like he will be look more confident, expressive, and alive and happy than ever before, or compare when he is with his group. I'm not saying that he is not happy working with this group. It's just that when he decide to go solo, it's like his vibe, his aura is even more like positive or alive. Second, I'm seeing that there could be also energy of a woman here. Someone, a woman who will strong feminine energy, who will inspire Jay or support him his journey as a solo artist. Possibly a creative partner or a manager, or it's giving me a muse type vibe with the King of Wands here. And the next one is the Six of Swords. With this cards right here, I'm seeing that Jay will leaving behind the noise or the limitation when he is working with his band. It's not like a drama, but it will give him like evolution or a new version of himself. Like it will transition him, yeah, as I mentioned before earlier with the King of Wands, it will transition him to even more, he will be even more creative, he will feel more freedom and optimistic to being artist here. And next one, with the World card clarified with the Seven of Pentacles, yeah, I'm seeing this card with the World card. I'm seeing that it's a major success for Jay. He is not just gonna be known only in Korea, but also international here. I'm seeing a global success international for him as a solo artist. And the World card also, it's giving a message for him, like a completion and stepping into, yeah, as I mentioned, he will step into a global, or it will give him, a global recognition here if he goes solo. And he is not just like leaving something here, or like he's gonna just instant leave his band. So he's gonna be thankful for all the things or all of the skills, the things that he learned while he working with his band. And he's gonna almost say that I've mastered the craft and I'm ready to share it with the world. And yeah, as I mentioned, the World card, if we asking about a career or a success, if the World card shows, it's also an indication of international fame, tours, or expanding to global audience, compared to like, yeah, with the Four of Wands here. I'm gonna explain that later. But yeah, as I mentioned, when the World card show up, when you're asking about your career, or it means international success or recognition, that is not only in one country or in your community. And with the Seven of Pentacles here, this one, is saying like his success is not gonna be like an overnight or instant success. Yeah, he will earn his success like the result of years of patience, crafting his art, mastering his skills, his talent. The Seven of Pentacles here is giving Jay of advice of trusting the process. It's gonna be slow and steady growth for him, but it will give him extreme rewarding. It's kind of a long game, lasting legacy. So yeah, I'm also seeing that with the word card clarified by the Seven of Pentacles. The success of Jay being a solo artist is not gonna be like an instant success, like instant viral in one day and the next day it suddenly disappeared and people no longer know him. No, I'm seeing here a slow and steady, but it will leave or give him a legacy. People will respect him and his talent here. Let's just say the band Westlife. For those who knows the group band Westlife, they are not giving like an instant viral success, but until now, every time that people listen to their song, all of the people, most of the people always, or they only saying some positive about Westlife. You're not gonna hear anything like bad or negative reaction to that Irish boy band. So yeah, that's how I can compare Jay's success when he goes solo. But I'm not saying that he's not gonna be known international. With the world card here, this is a indicator that he will be known, a global icon. He will be famous. It's just that it's not gonna be an instant or a viral, which is a good sign or a positive one is compared to instant viral and then the next day no one's know you suddenly. So that's what I'm getting here. And yes, let's go ahead now with the some oracle card additional information for question what is the fate of Jay's career if he goes solo. So the first one here, it says man's wish. So yeah, with this oracle card here, I'm seeing that his solo path isn't just random or impulsive here. This is something he's really longing for, or I mean his soul is really longing to be a solo artist and to show his talent to the world. I'm also getting that he secretly dreamed of for a long time here, and it's really gonna happen for him. He really destined to be a go solo artist because that is his destiny, not only as part of a K-pop group. And yeah, with the number 2 cards here, I'm also seeing, yeah, as I mentioned, there could be an energy or influence of a woman here who will support his journey as a solo artist. I just noticed that when I did a reading for BTS, as I mentioned, that there is a influence of a woman. Also to Bang PD, Bang Siyuk, founder of Hive. Also, I'm seeing there's a energy of a woman here who will support him. Yeah, that's, I'm not sure. Could be this is same person that I'm seeing here who will support Jay's Enhypen's career as a solo artist. So yeah, whoever this woman is, she's really gonna be a game changer to not only to Jay's solo career but also for the entire artists in Hype. Yeah, that's what I'm sensing here. So yeah, I'm going back. The next card is says birth with the sun symbol on top, and number 4 says birth. The stork bird right here, the way I can interpret this is a new beginning, creation, and major life changes for Jay. It's almost like a messenger of a fresh starts, especially ones that feel destined or divinely timed. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. And with the number four symbol, with the number four at the bottom says birth. Yeah, it means stability, foundation, and long-term security. So this is not just a fleeting burst of inspiration for Jay. This is a beginning of something lasting, something that he can stand firmly on its own. Yeah, I do a quick research about him. He is born in April, yeah, with the sun symbol on top. So this is really meant um a message meant for him. And yeah, I forgot the sun symbol on top. It means visibility, confidence, divine blessing. It's like the universe is saying the new chapter for Jay is meant to. He really meant to, or I mean, he really destined to shine as a solo artist here. It will give him a joy and a creative fulfillment. Compare to be just a member of his band Enhypen. And the next and last oracle card here says Aquarius. The way I can interpret this to Jay's solo career, this give like a message of visionary, innovator, the rebel with a cause. I'm also seeing that Jay's solo career isn't going to be about fitting in. It's going to be about standing out. He'll likely bring something new or kind of a futuristic here. He's gonna be somehow unique with the way he's gonna create a music alone. Music or artistry that fresh, meaningful, and maybe even ahead of its time in Korea. And could be also international. Yeah, that's why he's gonna be successful here. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing here for Jay's fate as a solo career here if he decide to go a solo career. So now let's proceed with the question: what will be his fate, or what will be the fate of his career if he just stay in his band, group band Enhypen? So let's start with the Queen of Cups clarified with the Page of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. So yeah, with the Queen of Cups right here, if he stays in his group band, which is Enhypen, he'll be the heart of the group. Loyal, nurturing, emotionally invested to each member. But I'm also seeing like it almost like shows him being too accommodating, like maybe he is suppressing his true desire to keep peace. He'd still make like, yeah, he will still make meaningful art, but maybe at the cost of his emotional freedom here. And with the Page of Wands, yeah, there's still creative energy here, like bubbling up ideas, inspiration, and desire for something fresh. But as a Page of Wands here, it's not fully expressed yet, or yeah, there's a restriction or limit the way he express being creative when it comes to music. It's kind of like he will stay always like just dreaming for what ifs if he decide to go solo. So it's kind of like the dream of being solo here will just stay in his dream, not in reality. Like there is no like improvement, or he will just stay like forever Page of Wands here. Compared here on the left side, if he goes solo, he will be king of wands. But here, if he just gonna stay a part of his band, he will just stay page of wands. He cannot fully express being creative here. And with the Seven of Pentacles, yeah, um Seven of Pentacles is a card of patience, evaluation, and slow progress. So this is a classic waiting for something to grow card. He might stay, or should I say, he might stay loyal to the group, but over time he could start like asking himself or wondering, is this still worth my energy? Am I growing here? As I mentioned, that he will just stay a page of wands here instead of, there is no growth if he just stay a member of his band here. It's gonna be like a long waiting and waiting. He cannot it's gonna be a long waiting situation here for Jay. And next card is a Seven of Swords and the Six of Cups. So with the Seven of Swords here, this is not giving like a trickery or some shady energy. The way that I'm seeing the Seven of Swords here is that it's like holding back, withdrawal, or quiet. Jay is quite, is gonna be quite feels like dissatisfaction here. It's not always, it's, yeah, as I mentioned, Seven of Swords doesn't always mean deceitful. Sometimes it's about silently, planning an exit, or you're just hiding your true feelings to avoid conflict. So regarding the question, what would be the fate of his career if he stay as a member of his band, it's like he'd be smiling for the cameras but secretly thinking, I wish I could do my own thing here. And with the Six of Cups, this is nostalgia, emotional attachment, and innocence. Jay genuinely loves his group. That's what I'm seeing here. The memories and the bond together they share, that makes him gonna be a challenge for him or hard to leave his band. So he wouldn't be shady, that I'm seeing here. It's just sentimental. He might stay longer out of loyalty or because of shared history, even when he's so already yearning for more. Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, his soul is longing to be a solo artist, so he can really show his talent here. His soul don't want to be boxed in. And also when I first saw this Seven of Swords and Six of Cups, while I'm shuffling the cards, I'm also seeing that it's not like a warning. It's kind of like if Jay was just decide to stay with his group, the Seven of Swords and the Six of Cups here is giving me energy of he might regret the time that he has a chance, when he has a chance to be a solo artist here. So it's kind of like when he realized that he really wants to go solo, it's gonna be like too late. It's kind of like you will just take a look back and you will realize or think like, I wish I should have do this, I wish I tried to be a solo artist, kind of like that. So that's the vibe that I'm getting here with the Seven of Swords and the Six of Cups as well. And with the Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands, yeah, Eight of Pentacles here, dedication, craftsmanship, and steady work. If Jay decide to just stay with his group, he'll continue to refine his skills. He will really dedicate it himself, his discipline, his focus. he will genuinely give his effort to his group project here. He's not I'm not saying like he's not gonna be lazy or complacent. It's just that he'll keep improving himself and maybe even help the group reach new artist level. And with the Queen of Pentacles here, yeah, this card, the way that I'm seeing it for Jay, if he stay with his group, yeah, comfort, nurturing, there's still a stability here. He finds security, financial, emotional, or maybe even a sense of, yeah, family. And I'm also seeing that Jay might not have a total freedom. Or should I say, this Queen of Pentacles here is kind of message to Jay that you might not have a total freedom, but you'll have a warm care and stability together with your groove band. And with the Four of Wands here, yeah, this one is celebration. It's also stability, harmony, home. It's kind of a home vibe. So even though there will be like a Seven of Swords here, like a kind of a regret, kind of an emotional conflict. These last three cards here for Jay, it says he could still build a happy, stable life with his group, rooted in shared success, mutual support, and yeah, public recognition as a group. So yeah, so overall message that I'm seeing here in the question, if Jay will stay as a member of his group, he'll probably feel occasionally, you know, pangs of what if, but he won't be miserable if he decide to stay with his group. He will work hard. That's what I'm seeing here. He will feel valued and achieve stability and love for friends and peers alike. So yeah, I also want to share the bottom of the deck for my reading on this on the right side for the question, what will be the fate of Jay's career if he just stay with his groove band. The bottom of the deck here is the Tower and the Two of Pentacles. So the bottom of the deck here, the way that I'm seeing this for Jay, if you're gonna stay in his groove band, there's a unavoidable change here or awakening, a truth. If he stays in his group, there's something unstable or it might be it will give a creative like tension or clashing direction here, or it's simply his own inner calling becoming too loud to ignore. So at some point, the structure that he's built as a group dynamic might get shaken up, like either by circumstances or by his own evolution. It's kind of like he really destined to be a solo artist. So if he still stay with his group, with the Tower here, his destiny will create some kind of a sudden change or a sudden situation that it will awaken Jay or to force him to decide to go solo. Yeah, as I mentioned, his soul is longing to express, have a freedom to be a solo artist here. And with the Two of Pentacles, yeah, balancing act. He'll keep trying to juggle, could be his loyalty versus his independence as a solo artist. So it's kind of like whether he like it or not, if he decide to stay on his group, the Tower here will give him like a wake-up call to give him a choice of he gonna stay or not. He really doesn't to be a solo artist here. So yeah, what else I want to share. Yeah, so even if he stays and makes it work for a while, I mean, if he will decide to just stay with his group for a while here with the Queen of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, the Tower right here suggests it's not gonna meant to last forever. There's really something here, situation, or could be sudden opportunity, a shift in group dynamics, could be kind of a scandal or something, some issue. There is really something, a sudden situation here that Jace will force to go solo, no matter how he wants to stay in his group. So it's kind of like no matter how their fans wants Jay to stay in this group, there will be a sudden situation that it will force him to go solo here. But that situation or moment, the time that it will come, he's not gonna regret it. At the end, he's gonna be even more successful. So if there is someone who will or if you guys wondering, so which one he's gonna choose, is he gonna make a decision now and just leave his group, since there's a sign that he's will be successful as a solo artist. If Jay is gonna feel like confused, like when is the timing for when he's gonna make a decision. So the wiser choice isn't necessarily leave right this second or leave his group right away. So no. What advice that I can give him? Keep building where he is now. On staying in his group, but like stay alert. When life starts sending Jay unmistakable tower type signal or some kind of a signal or like a sign, like creative burnout, constant compromise, feeling boxed in, or a sudden new door opening, like a sudden opportunity, an offer, that will be his cue to act quickly and confidently instead of clinging to old comfort zone. So as I mentioned, if he waits too long, if he decides to stay on his group, the tower right here will force him to change on its own. It will force him whether he like it or not. So let's now go ahead and proceed with some oracle card here. Additional message for him if he stay on his group instead of going solo. The first oracle card says here, says Abby. So the way that I'm seeing here, as you notice, it's gonna look like the old door of a church and with the Saturn symbol on top. For me, it's kind of a place of tradition, vows, and quiet devotion to his group, to his management. It's describing his fate staying in the band. It's kind of like he'd be in a structured, almost sacred environment. Yeah, there's a loyalty here, consistent and maybe even admired for his faithfulness. But there's a restriction here for his growth. It's a place where rules, routine, and how things are done like matter more than individual freedom. Yeah, I forgot with the Saturn symbol here. Saturn is a planet of karma, endurance, and lesson through hard work. It rewards patience, but it also tests. So it's like saying for Jay that you can stay here and master something, but it won't come easily. There's some sense of responsibility here over passion. So the next oracle card here, it says inheritance with a Jupiter symbol. Yeah, the hourglass here, the way that I can interpret this for Jay as a message, time is literally the theme, whatever happened in the band. It's about patience until the right moment. It's saying don't rush or make a quick decisions to leave the group, but don't ignore the cue or the when the time is right for him to be a solo artist. Yeah, with the two angels here, this is a guidance, protection while he awaits. Definitely, his spirit guide, the divine will give him a cue, a hint from his higher guides. Yeah, his destiny, overseeing the cycle. He's not stuck. He is actually being prepared here. Yeah, and the Jupiter symbol, growth, blessing, opportunity. Yeah, after the Saturn test, with the Jupiter symbol here, it's give him like a promise, expansion. Once he learn all the things that he need, skills and discipline, the Jupiter deliver the the reward for the endurance for him. Yeah, with the inheritance here, his earning isn't literally money, or I mean this not only about money. Um, the karmic and creative inheritance of everything he learned in the group. Skills, wisdom. Yeah, Jupiter also symbol of wisdom. And then connection, those become the foundation once he become independent or a solo artist. And the last oracle card here for Jay is says house with a crescent moon symbol on top. Yeah, the way that I'm seeing here for Jay, if you notice, the bird with her eggs shows nurturing. What he's built is about protecting his home. I'm seeing this. This is his group, his fans, his emotional stability. It's also very a vibe of maternal. Also seeing that his destiny within his group will be, I mean, still need, like, he's still in a incubation moment here before any new solo flight. There's still some skills that he needs to improve right now. Yeah, as the crescent moon symbol on top is kind of like it's not totally showing up or unfolding for him. So the overall energy or message that I'm seeing here for Jay, if he stay solo, I mean if he stay with his band Enhypen, there's a stable here, long term and karmically rich. It's like a slow cook destiny here, but it's also emotionally demanding and may delay personal freedom for him. But with the tower here, yeah, eventually breaking point the moment he matured enough, and the moment that he really realized that what he really wants to show to the world, his talent. Yeah, it's kind of like once he matured enough to spread his wings without burning or without hurting his bandmates here. So yeah, that's all I've got. A message for Jay of Enhypen here. If he decide to go solo or if he will stay in a group band. So there is a timing here. So there's nothing him for to be like have a sleepless night or becoming stressed for when is the right time for him to go solo. His spirit guides, his destiny, the divine will help him. They will give him like a cue or a signal for when is the right time for him to go solo. So yeah, so I think I'll do a part 2 reading for him, focusing on what is his solo career looks like. So yeah, I'll be doing a part 2 reading for him. So yeah, I hope you all guys enjoy this reading. Thank you again for being here, and yeah, see you on my next reading. Bye.